Hello friends, welcome to Uma's Kitchen. Today's recipe is a wonderful spicy snack of Maharashtra called Thali Pit. The flour which is used for preparing Thali Pit is made with many different grains and can be very easily prepared at home using our common mixer or grinder. Also, this flour can be prepared in large quantities and stored in the refrigerator for as long as up to 1 year and can be used whenever you want to make Thali Pit. So let us start preparing this wonderful recipe. First, the ingredients. For making the Thali Pit flour, you will need jowar or sorghum grains 2 cups, wheat grain 2/3 of a cup, bajra or millet grains 2 cups, coriander seeds half a cup, black lentil or urad dal 2/3 of a cup, rice 2/3 of a cup, split chickpea lentil or chana dal 2/3 of a cup. So let us start by preparing the Thali Pit flour. First we are going to dry roast the sorghum or the jowar grains for about 10 minutes on medium flame till they become slightly reddish in color, and you might also start hearing little popping sounds. And after 10 minutes of roasting, transfer them to a different bowl. And in exactly the same way we are going to dry roast the bajra or the millet grains. Again, when you start hearing little popping noise, then transfer them to a different bowl. Now dry roast the chana dal or the split chickpea lentil till it becomes slightly brownish in color, and when done, remove it from the pan. Now the black lentil or the urad dal, again dry roast it till it becomes slightly brownish and then remove it from the pan. Now the wheat grains, these will also start popping out when they are done, then transfer them to a different bowl. Now the rice grains, roast them till they start getting slightly brownish in color and then transfer them to a different bowl. Now the coriander seeds, again till they become darker in color, and then remove them from the pan. So all these roasted ingredients are now ready, and we are going to grind them first individually and then together to make the flour. Make sure that you do not grind it into a very fine powder. Instead, it has to be slightly grainy in texture. So here our Thali Pit bhajani or the flour for Thali Pit is now ready. Let us start preparing the Thali Pit now and take a look at the ingredients. The Thali Pit flour or bhajani 1.5 cups, oil 1 tablespoon for the dough and more for roasting the Thali Pit on griddle, salt by taste, turmeric powder 1/4 of a teaspoon, red chili powder according to taste, Maharashtrian kala or goda masala 1 tablespoon, 1 small onion finely chopped, and finely chopped coriander or cilantro leaves 1/4 of a cup. If you want, you can also add some vegetables of your choice like cooked and softened eggplant or bottle gourd or grated carrot, finely chopped spinach or fenugreek leaves, and so on. Now mix all these ingredients together. First the flour, turmeric powder, goda masala, red chili powder, salt, onion, coriander leaves, and 1 tablespoon of oil. And also add any vegetables if you are adding them at this time. Now mix everything together and then slowly add water little at a time and knead it into a soft dough. If the bhajani or the flour is very old and has been prepared long before, then try using warm water to make soft Thali Pits. So our soft Thali Pit dough is now ready. To give you an idea, for this 1.5 cups of Thali Pit flour, I used 3/4 cup of water. For making the Thali Pits, I have lined this rolling board with a parchment paper and also kept a small bowl with water handy. Similarly, I have also kept a griddle for heating. Now take a small portion of this dough, make it into a slightly round shape, and then start patting it on the rolling board with your fingers. And if the dough is sticking to your fingers, then dip your fingers in water and then pat it into a thin circle. You can also add more dough if you want to make it even bigger. and continue to pat till it is about 2 to 3 millimeters thick. We are going to make little holes with our finger in the thali pit, one in the center and 2 or 3 around the edge in this way. Now carefully lift this thali pit on your palm, peel off the parchment paper and transfer it to the hot griddle. Now we are going to add little oil in all the holes that we made, just a little so that each hole is completely filled up, and also a little around the edge. Now cover the thali pit, keep it on medium flame and allow it to cook for 2 to 3 minutes. When you see little browning along the edge of the thali pit and also along the edge of each hole, then flip it over to the other side. Now allow the lower side to be cooked for another 2 or 3 minutes. And as you can see now, when the lower side also gets little brown spots, then remove the thali pit from the griddle. Similarly, repeat with the rest of the dough and serve warm thali pit right away. Serve this delicious snack with some butter, yogurt and any pickle of your choice. Thank you for watching Uma's Kitchen. Do try making this wonderful recipe at home and remember to post your questions or comments and also like and subscribe. Thank you.